I'll take one question. உனக்கு வரணும்னு ஆசை தானே, வா வா. Now only is thinking what's the question.
Loving you, Mathriya, so much. Mathriya, as a parent, how do we direct our children of what they are going to become in the future, or what their path, or what they should choose? How do we mold them right from, say, schooling, or how do we give them a direction of what they can become?
You want to do that as a grandfather, you want to get it right. Yeah, with your children you have missed. Okay, now from schooling out to direct them. One has become to college, the other already behaves like head of the family. Okay. Now how from beginning out, only in grandfather you can correct that. Okay. What has changed from the parenting of Esther generation to this generation? There is a positive to it, there is a negative to it. So we have to retain the positive and correct the negative. In the Esther generation parenting, the parents had already decided even before they got married what their children should become in life. Already. எனக்கு ஒரு மகன் பிறப்பான், அவன் என்னை போலவே பிஸ்னஸ் பண்ணுவான். They already decided. Okay. அதுக்கப்புறம் தான் கல்யாணமே பண்ணிட்டான். Okay. Okay. I'm a chartered accountant, I have 700 files. How to ensure the 700 files is not passed to anybody else? So he got married and worked day and night and produced a child. In fact, the purpose itself, 700 files must be transferred. I have built a very good clientele, so my daughter has to become a lawyer so that he can transfer this entire thing. So he got married and produced children and ensured that she became a lawyer. So the Esther generation, so grandfather businessman means father businessman means son businessman, same business also. Whether you like it or not, same business you will have to do. So even now in Saukarpet and all, in some of those chairs, 4 generations bumprint is there in the same chair. Chair itself has not been changed. Okay. Something positive that has happened with generation is we believe that our children should have the freedom of choice and they should have horizontal exposure. So we don't thrust it on our children anymore. We tell them you do whatever you want to do. So we find right now an entrepreneur's children are taking up career. Children coming from career-oriented families taking up entrepreneurship, and a lawyer's child is not necessarily a lawyer. A chartered accountant child is just seeing the dad has decided never a chartered accountant. Okay, I will do anything else, not this. Not every doctor's children are a doctor anymore. So I think there is tremendous horizontal exposure right now, and one of the positive trends is that we realize horizontal exposure is required so that the children get to taste many fields. So wherever they want to study, we are ready to send them. However long they want to study, we are allowing them to study. However long they want to study means pass pani, however long. I am not talking going on failing and going on studying. Higher education, next education, otherwise. So we are ready to allow them to study many things. So I think great gift right now is we are not imposing ourselves on our children. We have given them complete freedom for horizontal exposure. The negativity is we leave them like this and they continue to be a wandering generality forever. They never stabilize. They never stabilize. In fact, they are almost like trying different items in a cuisine. They keep trying. 24 comes, 25 comes, 26 comes, 27 comes, age comes in. And they are not realized. See, horizontal exposure makes sense only if you can discover what is your vertical expertise. If you never is going to narrow down at some, and there is no perfect thing for anybody. See, all of us took a path and grew into that path. There is no perfect thing. You have to keep exploring, then the rest of your life you will have to keep exploring. At some stage you will have to narrow down and say, This is the amount of preparation. How the foundation should be strong and Ratnala, lifelong we can't keep on building foundation. When building will come? At some stage you will have to focus on that. So at some stage you will have to say, I think I have done a reasonable amount of work in strengthening my nerves. Now the rest of the body I have to focus on one. Same is the case with everything in life. Now we are getting our systems right, we are getting our policies right. Correct. At some stage the business has to make money. You can't keep on getting systems right and policies right, systems are right, policies right. We are a work in progress. We are looking for investors, looking for investors, looking for investors, looking for investors. How long will you keep it? Because nobody is looking for you. So at some stage you will have to do business. A business is started. So same is the case. Horizontal exposure. At some stage I will have to say, done. Of all the things that I have explored, this is what I am going to give the rest of my life to. You have to. So the negative side of parenting is we are not thrusting upon vertical expertise in our children. So we find even into the mid-20s and late 20s, children haven't still narrowed down on what they want to do in life. And that's dangerous. I think that's very dangerous. Their whole life will go off like this. Even at 32, 33, they will say, this is not what I want to do, I want to do something else. This is not what I want to do, They will never ever stabilize in life. So as much as I appreciate this parental thinking that has come into all of us, horizontal exposure, I think at some stage you will have to make them and sit and say, beta, now it's time for us to decide in what direction. At least we are going to invest the next 11 years of our life. Between now to 2030, this is what I'm going to focus on, and I think I need to take it in this direction. If we don't, they will argue because they are used to we giving them freedom. They are not used to we thrusting upon what is right for them.